Alright, after last video of like showing all the bikes and stuff, there was like that one bike that I haven't actually been on. I think it hasn't been on the road for like almost a year and a half because I had the whole thing repainted. So I thought I'd go to the shop and I'd grab the GT40 and actually bring it back, and we're going to rebuild it in this video. And when I say rebuild, it's like it's fully built. It just needs like the wheels, the chain, and then a few bits and bobs put on it. Also, on another note, me and Sam finally finished doing the rear setup on my canopy for my ute, like fully ready for camping and stuff. We've got fridge on the slide in there that comes out, got storage for the Max Tracks down there, and then I'll move these new tires. I got new tires for the mountain bike from Maxxis. I'll have a look at those later. And then I got these two drawers. This bottom one's got like recovery gear in it, and these drawers are like absolutely ginormous. This has all the recovery gear in it, and then the top drawer has like all my cooking gear in it, and then like sleeping bag and all that stuff for the rooftop tent. So yeah, it's pretty sick and it looks real nice, especially with the carpet and stuff all on it. And then you've kind of got like a flat deck on the top that you can like put everything on, bags and accessories and stuff. And then I finally just got my battery back so that everything's actually going to work because it's actually on at the moment. But yeah, this is about what the state is of the GT40 at the moment. So I'm going to take it in the studio along with my new mountain bike tires, and then we'll have a look. Oh yeah, this is a great angle. All right, so for those of you who are new to the channel or who haven't seen this for a while, this is my Scott Foil GT40 build that we did probably almost 2 years ago now. It's been a long time in the process. This is the second paint job because the first one kind of started chipping, so I sent it back and had the whole thing rebuilt. It's such a sick bike. But yeah, this was pretty popular back, I think it was 2020 when I did it. It was a very popular series on the channel. We got the whole thing stripped down, painted, and then we built it up with the old 11-speed Dura-Ace Di2. So it's got a pretty Schmidt group set on and stuff. I think the rear mech is Ultegra because my Dura-Ace one died about 3 months into owning this. But yeah, fully done custom paint job. It's pretty sick. Got rid of the Scott logo as well. Just kind of wanted to only be like the golf colors. But yeah, it's been a while since it's actually been built, so we've got some wheels for it and stuff to just try and get it back up and running today. Alright, so pretty much all we need a crankset, we've got a chain, we need a saddle, and then a front and a rear wheel and a cassette and everything, and then we pretty much should be good to go. Everything else has kind of already been rebuilt at the shop while it's been sitting there for the last like 12 months. But yeah, I did forget how sick this bike looks, and it's so iconic compared to like all the rest of the paint jobs in here. Like everything else is pretty plain compared to this. So in this box of tricks I have bits of the seat post. So that's the seat post clamp. I just need to find a saddle, and I've got a bit of a predicament going on here. I've got like all of Maddie's tools and all of my tools from Southland that I'm trying to work out between my bag and his box, and yeah, so it's taking up a lot of space. But yeah, if we go down to the bottom drawer, we have a few saddles in here. They all seem to be roadie ones, so we might chuck the Syncross one on there so at least it's Scott, but it's not going to be quite the right colour. So that can go over there. And then we need a crank, and I've got a little bit of a problem at the moment with my cranks. I've got too many. I've got a Rotor 3D power meter Dura-Ace crank, which is the one on there. Normal Ultegra crank, we got an Ultegra power meter there, and then we also have the FSA with the round chain rings on there. But I think we'll just put this normal Ultegra one on there for now. And hopefully, in one of these drawers, I should be able to find, no, that's the GRX. Aha, that's what we're looking for. Right, and then I have a plethora of wheels over here. All the tyres, just got a whole lot of spare tyres and stuff that I need to put on. I got the Loon 65s behind there, they're kind of like the race wheels for the boys. My 50s, and then I think these are the only actual like alloy rim brake wheels that I have. So we're going alloy. It's actually a bike now. Alright, next step is the saddle. Obviously the saddle isn't going to look the best, but it is better than no saddle, and at least it's somewhat black. But yeah, the green doesn't really go with the orange and the turquoise. Woo! That is an aggressive angle. Alright, the saddle's on, but it is really irritating me that this like orange greeny line here. So we have a solution for these things. There's always a solution in life. We will use a Sharpie and we're going to get rid of it. Alright, and look at that, much better. Actually, look at that, it actually worked. It looks black, somewhat black. Only did the side that you guys can see. But like, look at the difference. That side, yellow. Come around this side again, black. Perfect. Alright, pretty much finished. I think I put it against the white wall just so you can see how sick this paint job is. It's been so long since I've actually seen this. There's only a few little bits and bobs I haven't got for the bike. Obviously, I prefer this with carbons on, especially the Dura C75s. I've got the rear one there with no cassette on it, but the front one's permanently living on my track bike at the moment, which I'm actually going to ride more than this. So, not entirely sure what I'm going to do. Kind of like the last few things I got to work out. Because this is kind of just like a show pony bike, do I want to put bottle cages on this, or should I just leave it as is and just kind of like have it real light as well? Alright, now that that's on charge, the next task is obviously mountain bike. Me and Jackson went for like a 45-minute mountain bike ride in Taupo after around Taupo. It was a 170k road race the day before. And I'm pretty sure we got lost because the trails there were pretty average and fairly flat. I looked at my Strava and it looked like we kind of like rode around the bottom section of like the trails and we didn't actually make it up to the upper section. But it was alright because the legs were pretty cooked. But yeah, still really loving this Trek Fuel EX. Such a sick bike. But I am slowly going to start to trick this thing out. I've also taken off the pedals and put on some flats. I'm going to get some proper flats. These are just like the Shimano's stock standard ones, but they haven't got very much grip on them. So the next thing we're going to do is cleats. But today, obviously, as you saw earlier on the video, we're going to be changing the tires to these Maxxis full-on proper downhill grip ones. We've got a Maxxis Dissector for the front, and then we also have a Maxxis Minion DHR2 for the rear. Where are my scissors? When I get new tires, I like to just open them up for a few hours and let them kind of sit, so they haven't got all like, obviously when they get packaged up, they're pretty small and they're all like folded up like this and they have a few bends in them and stuff. So I like to just open them up, get all the kinks out of them, and then just rest them like that for a few hours and just kind of let them get back to normal. So it just makes it easier and makes it easier to be when you, because obviously we're running tubeless on this. Make sure there's no kinks in there so there's no like sealant getting out or anything. But yeah, these tires look pretty mad dog compared to the ones that are on there. Right, this is going to be a bit of an outside job because it's pretty much any time you're working with sealant it's just messy and grubby and stuff. And the stuff that I've got in here is muck off. I want to get rid of that and clean it all out because the stuff I'm putting in is the Montrager stuff that I just have lying around, so I thought I might as well use it. Oh yeah. Oh! Absolute mess, like I said. Oh, yuck. That's a bit of a clean. Right, well, I've got all the sealant out now, and there's sealant literally everywhere all over my deck. But now we can put the new tyres on. And kids, remember, always line up your big yellow Maxxis sign with wherever your valve is, so you can always find that and it just looks a lot tidier. If they're both the same on the front, kind of put the valve in between the two X's. And then we got this Bontrager sealant. Pretty much when the tyres are all good to go, grab your sealant, chuck a wee bit of that dog in there. I want to hear some real big pops. Woohoo! Here she is. Then just roll it around your hands, check that it's all beaded. And yeah, that's pretty much how you set up tubeless tyres at home. Alright, many missions later and there's sealant all over the ground here. We actually have the tyres on. I've just had them in here spinning for a while. Obviously with the sealant in there, you want them to just kind of keep spinning to get the sealant around. But yeah, how good does that look with the Maxxis tyres on? It's so sick. There's definitely a lot more grunty than what I had on. And the Maxxis rep assures me I'm going to be a lot more confident on these going around the corners and stuff. Which obviously I'm still trying to like get a hold of going around the corners and stuff. But yeah, it's a Dissector on the front and a Minion DHR2 on the back. Not gonna lie, I'm not entirely sure what these tyres are and how they work and stuff. All I know is that they're pretty grunty and we're gonna go give them a go. Hopefully tomorrow or Friday, we're gonna head out for a mountain bike ride, so I'll be pretty keen to test them out. That's why I did that today. But yeah, it looks pretty sick as well. I'm pretty happy with how it's come out, especially with the yellow Maxxis logos. It looks so sick. But yeah, in other news, did the Scott foil charge? This is where we work out if all the DO2 cables are actually working and stuff. So, moment of truth, I'm gonna grab the shifter. Oh yes! Alright, we're all good to go. We're working. So yeah, just another kind of little bit of a maintenance video, trying to get all the oh my god, there is a lot of bikes in the studio at the moment. It looks so sick. It's so colourful as well. It's ending up like a bit of like a Skittles packet in here. But yeah, that's kind of going to be the end of today's video. Just a quick one, trying to get all the bikes ready. I'm going to try and take the Scott foil out this weekend. I'm going to try and take these tyres out this weekend as well. I'm trying to see how everything's going. But yeah, I'm real excited to get on that. And also, I've made my own caps. I've got these CyclingTom bike shop merch caps. So if you're interested in one, they come in either black like this, black trucker cap with the white, or you can get the red and the white. And those are going to be up on the website. Hopefully before this video is up, I'll go put them on the website. I think I've got 20 of these ones and 20 of the red and white ones as well. So yeah, definitely head over to the website, and pretty much all these tires and pretty much everything in this studio at the moment, you can pretty much buy on my new website. So if you want to go have a look at it, spend a hell of a lot of time and money on it, so I really appreciate it. Jump over there, www.cyclingtom.co.nz, and I'll see you in the next video.